Hey, assistant coach, how are you guys doing? It is me, Johnny Sports, and welcome to the voting. Yes, it's time for a new career mode, and you guys have to decide, but it doesn't mean that you have to go into the straw poll right now and vote. You have to watch the video because you will make mistakes, trust me. Let me start off by saying that there are two straw polls in the description, and the reason for that is we will have two groups. We will have one with low-rated teams and one with high-rated teams. The low-rated teams are teams where we will have to do more seasons in order to achieve what I always need to achieve to end the career mode, which is winning the league and the Champions League title. So that means we'll have more seasons with those teams, and also we'll be able to buy some talents, get in some young talents and improve them, make them legends and stuff like that, which you wouldn't really see with high-rated teams. But exactly those teams are in Group 2. Big teams, big clubs who are struggling right now, who are trying to get into the top of European football, and those will be in Group 2. Obviously that means less seasons. It will not take as long as normal with low-rated teams, but that also means we'll have high-rated players and high-rated transfers. At the end of today's voting, we will have two group winners, and those will fight against each other tomorrow, so the final team will be decided tomorrow. Let's get this one started by showing you guys the teams that I have selected. Normally, most people would think that doing a career mode in the same league twice, that would be the wrong thing to do. But this team is a team that I really feel like it could be a lot of fun. It could be a Crystal Palace type career mode. It's Leicester City, who are doing an amazing job in the BPL right now, thanks to two players, Vardy and Mahrez, who are on top form and who are getting past teams with ease. And this team really has a lot of potential. By potential, I mean not the players have potential, but this team would allow us to get in a lot of young talents, improve them and make them legends in our club. So this is a club that is in the BPL. It's the only choice from the BPL in both of those groups. So if you guys are really desperately wanting to see another BPL career mode, that's your choice. But in Spain, we are moving over to Celta Vigo. This is the Leicester City of Spain right now. Celta Vigo, no one was expecting them to be high up there, but they are up there and fighting against those big clubs. Yes, they have lost against Valencia at home 5-1, but that was really surprising everyone. All in all, this team is a little bit better than Leicester City. I mean, not only a little bit. They have really high-rated players like Nolito on the left-hand side. You have a player like Orellana on the right-hand side who's 80 rated. Overall, this team is definitely better than Leicester City, but it still allows us to buy some young talents and improve them and really go through a couple of seasons just in order to be able to fight off big teams like Valencia, Atletico Madrid, Barcelona and Real Madrid. So this would be the career mode in Spain with a low-rated team. Moving on, we will be going over to Italy, to the Serie A, and in this league, I was looking for a low-rated team that I really thought had a bit of potential in it, and I thought, okay, Sassuolo, once again a team that has really done well this season, and they also do have some really good talents in there, especially Berardi, 81 rated. He will be the player that this career mode will be built around. He is a top talent and I really want to use him. So if you guys want to see a career mode in the Serie A with a low rated team, this is it. This is Sassuolo. They do have some good players in there, some good talents, but there is so much room to get some young talent in there and improve the team with time and just basically try to combat with the big clubs in Italy. I think this would be a really interesting career mode, but now I think it's time to move over into the next country, which is my country, Germany. And in Germany, I have gone with a low-rated team, or not really the highest-rated teams. Yes, they have 4 stars, and they do have some really good players, but there's a long way until this team is good enough to beat the big clubs in Germany. It's 1899 Hoffenheim. Obviously, I will not say the 1899 all the time. This is Hoffenheim. They do have some sick players like Volland, You have some insane talents like Niklas Süle in the centre-back position together with Fabian Schär. Those two will be doing a great job. You have an amazing goalkeeper with Baumann, and then you do also have a lot of talent on the bench and also in the reserves team. So this is a club that might take some work. It might take some time to get them to the top, but I think it would be a lot of fun. As you know, I am living in Germany. I know a lot about this league. I am watching a lot of games from Germany in the Bundesliga, and I will have a little bit more knowledge than I have with leagues like Serie A or maybe Spain, but that is only up to you. This was Group 1. Let's move over to Group 2. Low-rated teams are done. Now the high-rated teams are rolling in. Starting off, no, it's not Athletic Bilbao. We are moving on to Valencia. This team is insane. It is basically the Borussia Dortmund of Spain right now. Yes, they might not be performing really amazing like Borussia Dortmund, but I still think the players that they have so much potential. I could literally not buy any single player and play with this team, and with time all of them would be improving to a point where we could be winning the Champions League or something like that. We could be winning the league, or we could at least try to go for it and maybe land in second place or third place. Obviously in the Liga BBVA you have some really big opponents with Barcelona and Real Madrid, so it seems like this team is good but still not good enough to beat those big clubs. So in my opinion, this would be the high-rated team to do in Spain. I have told you guys last year that I really wanted to do something with Valencia, so this would be your opportunity to vote for them if you are rooting for them, if you think that this is a team that should have a career mode on YouTube, on my channel. So if you want Valencia, vote for them in Group 2. Let's move on into the next country, which is going to be Spain, I believe. And in Spain, we are going with, let's see, it is not AC Milan. I've done them last time. I know there is a big request for me to do AC Milan again, but guys, I've done them on FIFA 15 and I do not want to repeat it over and over again. So AS Roma is the team that I might go with if you guys decide that this is the club that I should use in the Serie A. Now from the Serie A you have Sassuolo in Group 1, and in Group 2 you'll have AS Roma with a lot of good players and also a lot of good talent. Mohamed Salah on the right hand side, you have Falke and Iturbe on the bench together with Salih Uchan. You have Kostas Manolas in the centre back position, who I've been trying to buy for Liverpool for a long time but I couldn't get him. But also this team has a lot of loaned out players, so they will be leaving the team soon. After one season we'll have to buy a lot of new players, so AS Roma might be an option which you guys have to think about. Just let me know by voting for them if you're interested in them, and obviously you can't forget about Pjanic. He is a really good player. But now it's time for the German team, which is high rated. It's Borussia Mönchengladbach. No, it's not Borussia Dortmund. Guys, honestly, it would just be too easy. Borussia Dortmund is just too easy, and it would take me like 2 seasons to get to the top, I think. That team is insane, and this team is a team that is really high rated, but I think there's a lot of work to do. Xhaka, this is not my type of center midfielder. Rafael in the striking position, he's 30 years old. We have a lot of players in this team who we have to get rid of and create a totally new squad. And in my opinion, that's a good thing. We have a good squad with a lot of good talents like Hazard, like Dahoud, and we might improve them along the career mode and make them legends. But we also have some high rated players which we could get rid of and maybe make some good transfers. So Borussia Mönchengladbach, in my opinion, is a good team to use. In the first season they would be in the Champions League as well, so that might be interesting. But that's about it for the teams. You guys have to decide now. Vote in both of the polls. Let me know which team you support, and then tomorrow the 2 group winners will be up against each other. Have a nice day, assistant coaches, and peace.